Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a great day. This is Marilore talking to my faithful listeners and those who are just joining us for the first time as well. And welcome to your best podcast space. This time we have two special guests, Nubia
Hi, good morning.
and Carmen.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome, girls. How do you feel being part of this podcast?
It's a pleasure to be here with you and share our thoughts with our listeners.
Well, I'm very excited to be here with you talking about many interesting things. Thank you for inviting us.
You're welcome. Well, today we will be talking about the impact of media on children and young people, which is a very interesting topic for today's modern days, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Now, these kind of topics are increasing because of all the technology in our hands.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic which is important to analyze critically. So, it's good to think about if the media has a positive or negative impact on children.
Well, it depends too much on the way it is used. It is well known that the media has a big impact on the behavior and thoughts of people, which I think is really bad because it makes us each time worse. And the TV, video games, internet, which have a bad influence on the behavior, are part of our lives now. So we have to learn how to use it correctly.
Yes, on the one hand, the media is around us on mobile devices such as phones and tablets, and it can have a negative effect on our physical life because this new technology contributes to spending more time surfing the website as the result of inactivity on children's and young people, which is very worrying.
Exactly. And you know what I hate? The lack of awareness of some parents about what their children are doing. Parents, tutors, and, in some occasions, teachers need to be a filter to somehow counteract the effects that spending so long time on the different devices they normally use can have.
I totally agree with you. There is also some concern about parents needing, first of all, to understand that all children are at risk and need to know that the media construct part of our reality. They are exposed to everything. Parents and educators need to help them reframe what they are seeing.
However, it is also part of the job of the parents. They need to provide the support the kids need and pay attention to them because not only the media is the reason for children's behavior.
But as parents, how can we know when it is affecting our children? They need to be alert.
Well, it could be identified when the kids are asking questions that maybe are disturbing them, or when they're having a different behavior and aggressive thoughts.
But it's clear that we have to be careful because there are some inconsistencies in continuous exposure to violence in any media, such as video games, television, and cell phones.
That's right. Actually, some researchers have demonstrated that many children can develop aggressive behavior in the short run because of media violence, which is a complex issue for parents and the society.
Yes, personally, I can see that kind of behavior in my brother. He's constantly spent time playing shooting video games. But you know what gets me? When he screams and gets mad because of the result of the game. I mean, it's not necessary to do that, but maybe it's the consequence of spending so much time on it.
Really? First of all, we need to take care about educating the media. It also can reward people in a positive way, but we have to learn how to use it correctly, which I think is part of the job of parents and educators.
I agree with you. As a sister, friend, and in a future teacher, maybe we can focus on creating spaces to rest or clear the mind with other activities where children or young people can talk or express feelings, which is necessary because they can control their emotions and so they won't have to take it out on other people. It will be a personal benefit and for those who are around them.
That's right. But do you think that the media only has an influence on the behavior of children?
I don't think so. As I've said before, it also has effects on children's health because they tend to spend time playing video games and watching TV as a result of not having enough physical activity, which is one of the reasons for the rise in obesity on children and young people.
I totally agree with you. This problem is affecting us in many different ways. There is also some concern about the media and its influence on the poor test results. Children spend more time on TV, video games, cell phones, and don't focus well on their studies.
Yes, you both are right. It also has an impact on the degree of parental concern, which is another thing to address. So, do you believe that it's necessary to establish times, schedules, or something like that to have some control over them?
Yes, definitely. It is a quick and easy way to get control over the kids. I think if the parents use this strategy, the children can also be educated on the use of media.
Of course, it is necessary. It is time to take more interest in the effect that the media has on us and do something about it.
That's the point. There's a need to improve the handling of the media.
Yes, I agree.
You know what scares me? It's when people pretend to be experts on child preparing. They are horrified with their kids spending lots of hours in front of a cell phone screen. And the thing that freaks me out is that those same parents are also spending too much time in front of a phone screen. See the dilemma here? You got to preach with example.
That is a good point. How do you pretend to educate your children when you can't even be the example? Holy Lord, said the teacher's son.
Exactly. If we want them to become aware and perform better, they need to see it first in the people who are around them. It's a good option that the children and young people identify with some responsible adults.
Finally, we have no more to say that the media is not as bad as you think. It has many benefits if we use it in a correct way. We must be aware of the time we are spending on the media and have a control of that.
Well, only I want to say that we need to take care about how we use this technology and pay attention to our children because they are the most exposed to get risk navigating on the internet.
It's important to know how to act at the right time and provide the necessary help.
Okay, people, this was our today's cast. Remember that education in today's kids is important. We hope you have been interested in this topic, the impact of the media on children and young people. Thank you, girls, Nubia and Carmen.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure to be here with you and Carmen too. I hope you enjoyed it.
I am grateful for this opportunity to share with you, Novia and Marilori, and with those who listen to us.
Thank you. See you in another podcast space. Have a wonderful day and tune us in next time.